In this video, I'll be showing you how to embed your calendar onto Go High Level, onto your funnel or your website, whether you be using your Google Calendar, Acuity Scheduling, or Calendly. So here we go. Let's start with the Google Calendar. There are a couple of pointers that we need to make sure that we have in check before we go and embed our Google Calendar. If we are in our sub-account view, we navigate on over to Settings and then Calendars. I've already got a few calendars set up. If you don't have a calendar set up, or you're doing this for a client who doesn't have their calendar integrated, what we first need to do is go to My Profile here in Settings and make sure that email two-way sync is enabled. Now, sometimes you may not even have this My Profile tab in the sub-account settings. If you don't, that means that you need to head on over to your agency view, then you go to Settings in agency view and Team, and you need to click on the respective account for whichever client you're doing this for. Go to Actions and click on Edit. And just above Forgot Password here, there's going to be a Send Verification email. That means that the client has not yet verified their email address. Once they do that, you can then head on back over to the sub-account. In Settings, you're going to see the My Profile tab. So then you can go ahead and enable email two-way sync. Once you do that, you'll be able to go to Calendars and connect to Calendar, as we've done here. So then let's get into the juicy part. Get out of Settings. We're just in the normal sub-account view and we go to Sites. Let's start with a funnel. I've just created an example funnel here. So if we just go on and edit that, starting from absolute scratch with a completely blank canvas, we click on the Add Elements. First, we need to add a section. Then we add a row. We choose how many columns we want in the row. Because we're embedding a calendar, let's just choose one column. And then we add an element. So because we're adding a calendar that's through Go High Level, because we've integrated our Google Calendar, we're just going to go and search for calendar. Then we can go on and select whichever calendar we want. So client onboarding, for instance, we go and preview that. And there we go, there it is. Next, so it's exactly the same process for the funnel or the website. Now let's go and do it in a website. I've also got an example website set up. So example site, let's go to the Book Now page, because that's traditionally where you would have the calendar set up. You just got this Book Now heading and you want to add your calendar. We could go ahead and do the same thing if we are embedding that calendar that we've already got integrated with Go High Level. Alternatively, I've got a Calendly calendar here set up, and I've also got an example calendar through Acuity Scheduling. Let's start with the Calendly calendar. So what you do when you are in your calendars, your event types, you go and click on this little gear here, and you want to click Add to Website. So inline embed, that's what we want to do. We don't want it to pop up as a widget. So inline embed, continue, and we're going to go and copy that code. Then we head on back over here, and instead of calendar this time, we will search for code. Now we've got this custom HTML/JavaScript box here. We go over to the right and click on Open Code Editor. So paste that in there and save that. Now you can't see the preview unless you actually click on the eye up here. So we're going to click on the eye and it'll bring us to show the actual preview of the calendar. So that's definitely worked. Now I'll show you how to do exactly the same thing in Acuity Scheduling. Exactly the same thing, Open Code Editor, but let's just go and copy this. So when you are in Acuity Scheduling, you've got your calendar here. We head on down to Scheduling Page Link on the left. And then over here in the middle of the page, Embed Other. There's the code that we need to copy. And we're going to paste that in the Open Code Editor box. Save, and let's preview that. So now you can see it's changed to a different calendar. Acuity Scheduling. That's exactly how you do it. Simple as that.